Welcome to the stage where the stained glass is shattered and the echoes of brokenness are louder than the hallelujahs, where faith feels more like a fracture and the gospel's been hijacked by programs and performances that promise much but deliver only dust. They say we're family, bound by the blood of the Lamb, but when crisis calls and doubt dares to dance on our lips, we find ourselves alone, exiled, not embraced. The pews that once felt like home now feel like prisons. And the faces we trusted become walls of stone. We shared our lives, hearts wide open, only to find those hearts shattered, our fears dismissed, our dreams discarded. Once we thought we were safe, but now the warmth of community has turned to a cold cutting wind. For some, the wounds go even deeper. Scar tissue with thick memories of betrayal, where the hands that should have healed hurt. Physical, sexual, financial, spiritual, the abuse is a venom that seeps into the soul, turning the sanctuary into a battlefield where trust is the first casualty. And burnout, they call it. When your soul is siphoned dry by the constant demands, when ministry becomes misery, and the fire that once flickered and fueled your soul fades. You give and give until there's nothing left but an empty shell, a hollow echo, where the passion used to be. And then there's boredom. The slow death of the spirit in the face of monotony, when worship becomes a routine, a ritual without meaning. 3 songs, a sermon, and the same old cycle week after week until the spark that once ignited your soul is smothered under the weight of predictability. But you're not alone in this disillusionment. There's a crowd in the shadows, a chorus of voices crying out for something real, something more than the polished performances, the empty platitudes, and the surface level smiles. We've been broken, burnout, and bored, but we refuse to let that be the end of our story. There's a gospel that still speaks, a truth that still transforms, and a community that can still heal. If we dare to break free from the cage, if we dare to reimagine what the church could be. So here's to the ones who walked away, who've been wounded and worn out, who've been through the sting of exclusion and the aches of isolation. Let's build something new from the ashes, a place of solace, light, and hope, where the broken find healing, the weary can find rest, and the bored find a purpose that ignites their souls. Because this is not the end. It's the beginning of a revolution, a resurrection of what the church was meant to be. And we, yes, we are the ones who will lead it. Let's turn this stage into a sanctuary, not a brick and mortar, but of hearts and hands, open, ready, willing to be the change that we've been waiting for.